WWE doesn't want you to know this, but right now, they're in trouble. AEW, yeah, the little company that started just a few years ago, is slowly winning a war. Not on ratings, not on money, but where it matters most, the hearts of wrestling fans. Hey everyone, welcome back to Have a Wrestling Documentary. If you love wrestling stories that reveal the truth behind what's really going on, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into it. Today we're talking about AEW versus WWE, and the war WWE is secretly losing. In 2019, most people laughed when AEW announced its launch. A new wrestling company? Trying to compete with WWE? Impossible! WWE had the history, the money, the global reach. They were the king of the mountain. No one had come close to challenging them since WCW. But AEW wasn't just another indie promotion. They had Tony Khan, a billionaire fan who actually listened to the audience. Cody Rhodes, a man who walked away from WWE to build something better. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, stars with massive fan bases from Japan and the indie scene. And soon, they would have Chris Jericho, Jon Moxley, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, and more. AEW wasn't just real, it was growing fast, and WWE didn't take it seriously. Until it was too late. WWE tried to shut AEW down early. They moved NXT to Wednesday nights, same time as AEW Dynamite. The plan was simple: crush them in ratings and send them packing. But AEW didn't back down. Week after week, AEW beat NXT in the key demographic, 18 to 49-year-olds, the fans that advertisers care about. And then something wild happened. WWE pulled NXT off Wednesdays. They moved it to Tuesdays, quietly, like nothing happened. They didn't call it a loss, but everyone knew. AEW had won the first battle of the war. So why do fans feel something different when they watch AEW? Let's be real. AEW feels like wrestling. WWE often feels like a show about wrestling. When AEW stars cut promos, it's mostly unscripted. They speak from the heart. It's messy, real, raw. WWE promos, almost every word is written for them. That's why it feels fake, forced, safe. AEW makes fans feel like anything can happen. WWE makes fans feel like everything was planned months ago by a team of TV writers. You can feel the difference, and more fans are choosing authenticity. Let's talk about Jon Moxley. He was known as Dean Ambrose in WWE, a former champion, 1/3 of the Shield, popular with fans. But behind the scenes, Moxley felt trapped. He hated the scripted promos, he hated the goofy storylines, he hated being treated like just another piece of the machine. In 2019, he walked out of WWE and shocked the world when he showed up at AEW's first big show, Double or Nothing. That one move sent a message. AEW was real competition, and it gave other wrestlers the courage to do the same. Since AEW started, WWE's lost some of their most passionate stars. Bryan Danielson left because he wanted to wrestle in Japan and be creative again. Cesaro Castagnoli left to finally get the spotlight. Malachi Black, Andrade, Swerve Strickland, Ruby Soho, Tony Storm, and more left for freedom. Even legends like Sting, Christian Cage, and Billy Gunn have chosen AEW as their new home. Why? Because AEW gives them something WWE forgot about: respect. In AEW, older stars mentor younger ones. In WWE, older stars are often used just to boost Roman Reigns or sell tickets in Saudi Arabia. Finally, one of the biggest moments in modern wrestling didn't happen in WWE, it happened in AEW. In 2021, after 7 years away, CM Punk returned to wrestling. And not with WWE. He showed up in AEW to one of the loudest crowd reactions in history. People were crying, chanting his name. It was emotional. That one moment showed how much trust WWE had lost. Because fans waited years for Punk to return, but they never wanted it to happen in WWE. They didn't trust the company to handle him right. AEW gave him the mic, and Punk said it himself.
13th, 2005. I left professional wrestling in 2005, and now I'm back.
That line hit WWE where it hurt. Now let's be honest, WWE still has the power. They still have billions of dollars, TV deals, and global reach. But that doesn't mean they're not scared. In fact, WWE has been caught trying to sabotage AEW. They sent letters to arenas telling them not to host AEW shows. They've tried to sign AEW talent away before contracts end. They've even tried to mock AEW on TV. But here's the thing. The more they do this, the more they show that AEW isn't a joke. They're a threat. Now let's talk about ratings, because WWE fans love to brag about them. Yes, WWE still beats AEW in overall viewers, but that's not the full picture. AEW is a 6-year-old company. WWE has been around for 70 years, and yet AEW is pulling in over 800,000 weekly viewers, sometimes over 1 million. They've sold out major arenas. They've done Wembley Stadium in the UK, and they're not going away. WWE may win the numbers now, but AEW is winning loyalty. Fans are invested. They care about the wrestlers. They buy the merch. They chant loudly. They feel something. And that's something WWE hasn't had in years. It's the real scary part for WWE. They might not realize they're losing until it's too late. Because this war isn't about who sells the most tickets today. It's about who connects with the next generation. AEW is building trust with the future, and WWE is risking it by repeating the same old storylines, overproducing promos, pushing part-timers over rising stars, letting go of passionate talent, ignoring what fans are really asking for. If WWE doesn't start listening, they'll wake up one day and realize they've lost the soul of wrestling, and AEW will be the company that has it. AEW versus WWE isn't just a ratings war. It's a battle over what wrestling should feel like. One company gives you freedom, creativity, connection. The other gives you control, routine, and predictability. And while WWE still stands tall on paper, AEW is quietly winning where it counts, the hearts of the fans. The war is far from over, but make no mistake, WWE is secretly losing, and they know it. If you made it this far, you're a real one. What do you think? Is WWE in trouble, or is AEW just getting lucky? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling stories that tell the truth. Hit that like button if you believe in real wrestling, and I'll see you in the next video.